yesterday I was reading on social media, was it particularly a post from someone on Facebook? It says that we pretend that we're dealing with corruption. For example, he just even made reference to the OSP case in which the Deputy Attorney General, for example, says that I haven't received a docket. So far, we haven't as a department. Now, subsequently, you have cases that will be filed just to delay, etc. And really, the perpetrators are not brought to book. Which are dealing with this subject matter of corruption and then those malfeasance instant cases that are recorded in the Auditor General's reports across board.
Thank you very much. Let me start by saying good morning to you, Professor Michael Kwesi-White. You are the new boss of SIGA, State Interest and Governance Accountability. And this...
He's new, he's been there for a long time.
For a while. Why are you now greeting him?
Maybe he's coming to him, I'm sure. Please don't attack Dr. Zaato. Please go ahead.
Thank you. I know your hands are full, and this directly falls to what you should want to do and you should be doing. I wish you I wish you all the best. And I know that if there's anybody who can help to get this SOE sector cleaned, and then you have what it takes. So just know that there are people out here who are cheering for you to succeed, and I know you will succeed. I also want to state that this idea by the president to establish this specialized course is one of the smartest decisions the president has taken to combat corruption in the public sector. It's a smart decision, it's a good decision, and it's a decision whose time has come. So I want to applaud His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana for this move and for this initiative. It's a great idea. Because if you look at this country, our corruption architecture or infrastructure is divided into two. There is that corruption which we associate or we give to what? Politicians. Adam Bana and his people. And then there's that corruption which we give to what? Public servants.
I don't understand. But you're also a politician as well. So.
He's an MP, sitting MP.
Okay.
He knows, even he has not protested.
I'm not protesting.
I will do that in my I'm saying politicians. I said politicians. Okay, let me say active politicians.
Okay, so you're saying politicians and
politicians,
then public
when it
servants.
comes to corruption, politicians are treated differently from public servants.
Like in the Foyata, the way we're treating.
Exactly. When the corruption or alleged acts of corruptions involves a politician, we raise it high. We maximize it. We exploit it. We go every extent to talk about it and to try to bring that person to justice. As the Salih would say, we literally stand on the rooftops and we announce it. We talk about it. It is because we hope to achieve a certain political objective by that. So for instance, if the person is in office, if the person is removed, somebody will benefit from it. If the person is not in office, then that political party gets the name as being corrupt. So we hope to get another one. The opposition or the government in power hopes to get some political patronage from that particular aspect. So once the corruption involves a public official, a government appointee, we raise it. But when it comes to corruption involving workers or ordinary public servants in the state-owned enterprises and the ministries, we tend not to treat it as the same way as we treat those in the public sector. And that is why you've seen these gargantuan amounts of money, these things going waste. And that's why you've seen that over the years, we've come to treat this, especially the Public Accounts Committee, as a football match. We use it as a blame game and then nothing happens. So that's what I'm saying, that we need as a country, in fact, sometimes our culture and our utterances seems to what? Legitimize the stealing of public servants. Everybody they chop from in workplace. We see that. Sometimes you can even help somebody get a job. And then the person says, oh, I want to be posted here. I'm like, why? Oh, here you can get something to chop. Like, but wherever you go, you get your salary. Like those instances, sometimes it becomes, you even regret trying to help somebody get a job because after the person has got the job, the biggest test becomes where the person wants to post it to, where the persons want to be. So we've come to general, even national service personnel. You still don't tell you, oh, they want to go somewhere where they can get something to chop. When we all know what your allowances and that things to be. So over the years we've done this. So if we have come with a system, wait. The question is, how did we get here? And sometimes I wonder, how come this some of these major financial malfeasances to come. One, there are reasons. One of them is the late appointments of what I call boards of directors. As we speak, there are CEOs that have been working for about 10 months. They don't have board of directors. They don't have. So by the time the board comes, literally what they are left with is to approve things that the CEO has, because the CEOs are working, the director generals are working. We have turned this corporate CEO governance on its head, because ideally it should be you have the board of directors, then the board of directors there to supervise and oversee what the CEO is doing. But in Ghana, we've turned it around. Almost always we appoint the CEOs, they go there. So by the time, in fact, later the board chairman, the board of directors have to learn the job from the CEO, whom they are supposed to supervise. So the guy you're supposed to supervise is now telling you about the job you are coming to do. So we've tried to do that. Secondly, we've over-politicized state-owned enterprises. Everybody just thinks that once my government comes to place, these state-owned enterprises are like a big fat buffet. Let's just go and eat. And sometimes you have, in fact, as at now, if you talk to any CEO or those who've gone out, that becomes their biggest headache. Every party member is trooping there. And they all think they have a legitimate right, one, to a job there, and not only any job, to a very good job there, because their government have come. And over the years, we have accepted this culture, and it's one of those that is festering what we are doing. Thirdly, as I said, our culture of as Ghanaians has also helped us very well. So for me, that's why, again, I'm going back to the point. I am happy that we are doing these prosecutions. But there's something that Adam said that was really important. These people have learned to game the justice system in Ghana.
You mean they found a way around
of gaming it. So as I said, you can delay it, hoping that your government will come into power and issue $7 prosecutes.
Okay.
Reward you when you go and sit down. We've seen that happen. And I'm happy you give the examples. I'm just agreeing with you.
Do you think the same thing that's happening in the OSP Kenoforiata case?
Because
they've been filing?
Exactly. I'm saying the whole criminal justice system, people have...
So the Kenoforiata one is an instance...
The whole criminal justice system, people have found a way to game the system. And they game it hoping for two things to happen. One, either this government goes out, my party comes, give me a null prosecute. And we've seen that. We've seen that people, those who have gamed the system, have benefited. We've seen that. And so nothing prevents others from trying to play a similar trick.
You said game, eh?
Yeah, they game the system by saying that, look, okay, let's do this, let's delay until one day this party goes, then we can come and say it was political witch hunt, and if we have friends, they'll give us 60-40 and we'll leave. So that's one. So that's why, again, I'm happy that these courts are there. Two, I want to appeal to the AG and the government, precisely because of this gaming system. They should also look for a way of retrieval. We've tried name and shame on Public Accounts Committee, doesn't work. We've tried, what was this that Levy was doing? Surcharging, that's not work. For me, the government should prepare for a deal. You are a chief director, you are accused of wasting 2 million cedis. The government should outright, and sometimes because we hide this thing so we don't make them public, then people think that we are doing this. As part of the legal process, the government can come outright. We will take the money back with, let's say, 20% interest for anybody. Bring all the money you had. So if it's 1 million cedis, bring that money, 1 million cedis, with 20% interest outright. Then, as a punitive measure, we will reduce your rank by 2 or 3.
That is if you are still in active service.
If you are still in active service. So, for instance, if you're a chief director and you are accused of stealing 1 million cedis, now we say it's outright. You just make that outright. That's a trivial. Pay the 1 million one. Pay 20% interest or 30. How much is that? You can do look, must add it, and then we'll say if you're a chief director, we'll reduce you to what's the two ranks below chief director.
They have
assistant, deputy.
It's 3 knots. Even for a director, it's
exactly. So we'll do that. So that didn't mean
a director itself, but you'll be.
So we'll say that once you've done this, then what that means is that the government gets all its money back. It gets an interest on the money based on interest rate, and then finally you are punitively punished. And we need this, because again, it makes sure that we quickly get the money back to do the things we want to do. The big push program, 24-hour economy, and all the pay nurses, pay doctors, and we quickly get the money back. Then we also then make sure that punitively you get it. And these are the things that will say, if you just took the money and went and bought a house, we could then retrieve the house. My point is that we shouldn't just be narrowly focused on caging people, because when we do that, they have smart lawyers, they have intelligent lawyers who understand the system. And this is, hey, if you're accused of stealing 10 million, that means you can get the best lawyer in town. You can get the best lawyer to defend you. And the best lawyer defending you will do that. So let's come up with this, or the retrieval system, the punitive system, and the reform of these structures. Once we do this, we try to bring a lot of sanity into the SOE system. Alfred, whenever the government of Ghana goes to the IMF or for a bailout, Roland, whenever the government of Ghana goes to the IMF or for a bailout, check. The SOE sector is almost always one of the biggest culprits that drives us there. All the time. Under all governments. Mostly it's the debt, the unsustainable debt there that drives us there. So that's what I'm happy that, as I said, SIGA was brought to try to do some of these cleanings. They are doing some job, they're doing some good job without instances. Let's come up with these courts and make sure that we also do the trivial. If we do all these things, then we'll begin to bring sanity into that sector. When we do, we need to make sure that people abide by the principles of their office, people who say accountability to your job, accountability to the law, accountability to your profession begins to work. And then we make sure that people are held up. Finally, ministers should stop that. Why do ministers accompany these people to the Public Accounts Committee? Why?
No, they are the heads.
No. You see, that is part of it. That is part of it. Because ministers, they are afraid that if we don't accompany these people there, they will expose me.
Oh no, but these are even new ministers.
So, can I explain that?
I am saying that it should stop. I'm saying, Minister, remember.
So you are saying that those
can I explain
who undertook the act of omission should go and answer.
The point I'm making is that there's something called answerability. These people are called to answer for their professional conduct. They don't need a political cover. They don't. It's answerability. You are an accountant. Explain to me why you are paying a headmaster who is dead for 3 years. You don't need a minister to cover for you. So ministers should, see, I'm saying that there is this, of course, there's this symbiotic relationship between ministers, policymakers, and bureaucrats, policy implementers, and they do it. But this is not here. I want to, once it comes to Public Accounts Committee, no minister should go and cover anybody. Let them go and face the music themselves. Because see, mostly what happens is that the ministers understand what goes on the Public Accounts Committee, and is their friends. Adam is an MP. Adam, he's also a member of the committee. He understands it. If it's like it's a minister, he understands the rules of the game. So he's able to help this to navigate that committee without facing the necessary actions. Don't do this. Don't annoy him solo. He will do this. Don't. As for Walker, he talks a lot. So do this. Oh, as for this, they give them how to survive in that committee.
So just cajoling each other.
Cajoling each other before they realize it becomes so. Ministers should stop that. Let the people go. They are professionals.
Today people are loving you, pal.
I did my studies on SOC sector. Let them go and do that so that we can see them be held accountable. But no matter what we do, we should work, continue on the work of Domiloville. We should continue the work of whatever they're doing and make sure that the SOE sector is clean up. If that sector is clean up and we are able to do these retrievals, the finances of this country will be far better.
Fantastic. You are being loved today. I agree with Dr. There's only few people disagree with you. They said today, Baumia, you go to Baumia a lot because people seem to be mentioning you and Baumia.